I get that from each and every single one of them.
Okay.
When they have their moment, they'll have their moment, and it'll be explosion. But with Tandy specifically, it's
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie, yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so cursed up, I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the south side? Oh my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. Face off, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it.
Man.
yes, sir.
All right, another episode of Live on Lake Street. Special guest in the building, DJ Realz, but more than just a DJ. You're also founder, CEO?
Founder and CEO of Rock Solid Music Group.
Okay, and you have a bunch of signees?
6 artists.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Tandy, J.U., Xavier, Javon, Torian Wright, and Freak. And Reese, new signee as well.
So how do you run a label with that many artists, especially being all of them are underground, really not nationally known artists?
Yeah.
Is that a tough thing to do? Is it make it easier? The more the better.
I think that in terms of like a business wise, the more the better. Obviously there, but it's hard because I'll be real with you. For like the first 2 years of doing this, I was thinking about straight equality all the way around the board. Whoever pops. But as a business, you got to make the decisions to who's running with it more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
damn near impossible, right? I mean, you look at even like the big label. You look at like TDE, right?
Yeah.
How was Kendrick Lamar not priority?
Right.
But then you got SZA, who's like right there.
It's whoever's at the moment in time is hidden.
Yeah. They do. The reason I bring them up is because they're the best at it.
Yeah.
TDE is, in my opinion, has been the best at it. Every artist has their time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it happened for a very significant amount of time. It's not like a year and then you don't hear from them.
Yes. They've maintained, okay, it's Kendrick's turn. Okay, it's SZA's turn. Okay, it's Schoolboy Q's turn.
And then back to Kendrick again.
Yeah. But, it works the way Kendrick releases. It works really well because he's really only a once every 3-4 years guy. 5.
Right.
This time. Shit. 6.
Right.
Was it 6?
6.
I think it was 6 years between Damn and
that was a long time.
Big Steppers. Yeah, I think it was 6 years. It might have been more than that actually. But anyway, so you quit. I'm assuming how quickly did you figure out like it's not really possible to do equality all across the board?
Shoot, literally like 6 months ago.
And
so I've been doing this for 3 years.
Okay.
So
it took you 2.5 years.
Yeah. It's I wouldn't say necessarily like there wasn't any type of obviously who's doing better numbers. Like we're not gonna keep it that like I didn't send everybody on tour. I've sent only one guy on tour right now so far. Tandy.
And he's
not on tour now,
but he's going on tour.
He did already do it last year.
Oh, that's right. I actually knew that. He's about to do his own headlining show.
Correct.
First headlining show.
Correct.
Yeah.
So first headliner, that'll be at First Ave on June 27th. So get your tickets.
Okay.
But it's just a matter of who's working, who's doing the numbers, who's actively engaging with their fan base. That's probably one of the most important things, especially being independent.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a bunch of money. Like unless you're one of those record labels and you get a bunch of money and you can shoot out $150,000, $200,000 into marketing and promo, you have to engage with people daily. And actually talk to your fan base to help grow that, because people have to like you. It's a little bit different when you're in the larger atmosphere and you can put things in somebody's face more than once. But when you're in the independent game, it's a lot of instant messaging. It's a lot of text messages to people you haven't talked to in years. So it's interacting with these people and then getting them involved in what you have going.
Where did you gain the expertise to do this?
Learn. Honestly, there's nowhere you can honestly find information other than like finding like master classes and finding a mentor.
So you didn't did you go to school for like business or anything like that?
I went to school for air traffic control.
Oh shit.
And I got a specialization in business.
Okay.
So
you learned. So did you use any of that?
I learned how to like start a business and everything, and then how to run it, profit loss statements, all that other fun
Do
jazz.
you use any of your expertise from air traffic control in running a music label?
Fuck no. I mean, honestly, no. You know, here's what I would say. If you look it up statistically, air traffic control is probably one of the most stressful jobs in the country.
I could imagine.
It allows me to. I don't find that to be stressful at all. So I guess it eases my stress.
Do you also do that?
That no.
You don't. You
sell
do.
cars.
Okay.
So if you need a car, hit your boy up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why not air traffic control?
Well, I make more money selling cars.
Okay, never mind.
That's the first thing.
That's the answer.
And then COVID killed it. Actually, COVID killed my dream. They stopped doing hiring for 2.5 years.
Oh.
And then so that backlogged them 2.5 years. So.
Okay. So you're slinging cars and running a music label with
Yes, sir.
quite a few artists.
Yeah.
And as you know, I'm sure artists are very sensitive and need a lot of attention and love and care, and can be.
My artists are good.
Are they?
Yeah, I mean, really, like, typically we try to do like a studio session a week,
Yeah.
and that studio session can knock out, you know, quite a few different tracks depending on what the vibe is like. So, and a lot of them, what we do here at Rockstar Music Group is we teach independence. So, like, eventually I teach them like how to run that so they can do it by themselves at their home.
Yeah.
Because we're moving into an age of straight independence with small businesses. A ton of artists popping out. Everyone wants to be a rapper today. And
Who you telling? I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't.
right. They keep telling me I should rap, and I'm like, nah, I'm cool with the producing.
Nobody
thing.
has ever told me I should rap, so thank God for that.
Oh, that's a win.
This is how I talk, and this is what
Heard
I do,
you.
Max. Yeah.
The just the sheer understanding of how to record yourself and mix and master yourself will bring you so much farther as an artist.
Absolutely.
So much farther.
Yeah, it cuts out a lot of extra having to contact somebody, find the right person, go like, just learn to do it. Yeah, the DIY is very important. Now, the one thing that I will say that I've learned over time is the DIY will work for a little while.
Yeah.
But you do have to be a very special type of motherfucker to maintain that.
I look at the DIY as just being able to get your ideas out and then go to somebody who's actually does that for a living to get it down. Like me. So like they will go to their house, record what's in their mind, and then have an idea or a picture of what they want so they can come into the studio and lay it quicker. And that teaches them too in the future. We can't just go to sometimes you might have to go to LA and go to a studio. You're paying for that studio session.
Yeah.
So you have to be comfortable with being able to have what you or make something in the spot or be in the studio and get things done in a quicker manner. So
yeah. So you mentioned that you try to, I don't remember what you said. You said you try to do a studio session once a month?
once a week
Once a week.
with each of the artists.
So are those separate studio sessions or is it all together studio sessions?
Last night we had 3 of them in the studio.
So what's that like then? Like, are y'all all working on one person's stuff together? Are you working on?
It could turn into a collaborative effort. It can
Okay.
turn into a single just being made. It can turn into somebody just laying a hook and saying, "Hey, I have an idea for this. All I want to do is lay a hook on
So
it."
you just kind of let the creativity just take
Exactly.
over and just let it be what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's dope. And I'd imagine that's the fun part
It's
of
the most
music,
fun
right?
part.
Like
I feel like that's why the hits are made.
Yeah, no,
when-
I agree. That's why I ask. Because, you see things like, like they released the little documentary of the Dreamville
Yep,
album
yep.
making. And you see them all in the studio together and they bring in other people to collaborate. And it just looks like the most creative shit ever is happening. It's just like this massive mind meld of artists making shit. And that to me sounds like it would be just the most fun part of being a part of a label, having label mates, things like that, people that are creative that all have different things to offer.
It helps so much with if they have a moment in time where they need to get help. So like we're not all rap. Not everybody's a rapper. Some people do pop. Some people do R&B, straight singing.
Yeah.
So if you need help with getting your key, we can. Hey, Savior, can you come and help me out with this over here at the studio real quick?
Yeah.
And it's very centrally located for everybody, so it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it ever get heated in these situations? No, never.
It's not. We're not working together as family at this point. It's all family. It's when because we've all been together. Who's all been together with us is 3 years.
Yeah.
So it hasn't. At first, it was everybody didn't know each other, like, and it just culminated into actually friendship and
How do you
partnership.
how do you decide? Like, how do you decide who? Is there ever a moment where it's like this person, we're looking at this person, but then it's like they don't really fit, or no?
I think that when everything kind of came together, because we haven't added anybody other than Elreese. Elreese was a most recent ad. She's gonna go crazy in the R&B field. And
Elreese.
Elreese, Alrice.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna turn some heads. Everybody kind of came together as a culmination randomly. So it was somebody else that knew somebody that kind of connected all the dots.
Okay.
With every single person, and then it was COVID was a lockdown, so we had a lot of time to spend together in the studio and working together.
Oh, y'all were breaking the rules.
Yeah,
You were having super spreader parties.
absolutely.
Super spreaders.
I mean, I didn't get fined, so I'm cool.
Who? This may be a controversial question, but it's probably the answer that'd be more controversial. But
Who's my favorite?
who's the star?
Who's the star? I'll let the numbers stay for himself. It's Tandy.
Is Tandy?
It's Tandy.
Okay.
He's got the numbers.
Is there a real reason? Like, so I guess, there are people out there that are like, that are A&Rs that can really like look and hear and know, like, that's one of them ones. Do you get that from him, or are you just purely going off the numbers?
No. I get that from each and every single one of them.
Okay.
When they have their moment, they'll have their moment, and it'll be explosion. But with Tandy specifically, it's his way that he can go about making the music and how personable it can end up being for people is what I feel like is probably one of the most strongest.
So he's relatable.
Yeah.
He makes relatable music.
Very relatable music. And he's very catchy with his hooks. So like,
Yeah, I've heard
he's
I've
a
heard
hook
some of the
god.
stuff. Yeah.
In my opinion, like he does it very efficiently. So I think that with the abilities that he has and the continued path that he's going on, that he could do some really crazy things. And then he's like more in the popper field, like a alternative hip hop, kind of popish, like, and that's gonna, I think it opens up your listener base quite a bit.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, you look at a guy like, I think I haven't listened to all of his music. I've listened to some, and I've seen some of his like I've seen him live once, maybe twice. I've seen him live once for sure, and then I think I've seen some videos of him performing live. And I think what the vibe I get, not to compare him to this person, but I think the lane I would say is like a Post Malone almost.
Yeah.
Where like there's bars there. He can break it down in terms of bars, but he's still melodic. And I think that's a good, I'm just going to say it. That's a good spot for a white guy to be. That's real shit, because there isn't a lot of room for white rappers. There's not. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Like, who's the biggest white rapper in the world right now? Jack Harlow?
What's his name? No, the guy from Britain.
The guy from Britain.
UK.
Oh.
Fuck, dude.
Central C.
Central C.
Okay, good point. I said the world. Let's go to the U.S. now.
Heard you, though.
You know what I mean? Like, there isn't a lot of room for white rappers. There just isn't. Like, we sort of stopped fucking with them.
Yeah.
Even like G-Eazy was a star for like a year. Where the fuck is he at?
Music has just turned in general. The whole sound of music has turned.
That's absolutely true. That's true.
Huge turn.
That's true.
Yeah. So like, I don't know where music's going.
This is coming from a white guy, by the way. Like, I'm speaking. I used to love like Eminem, and like I used to get excited when a white guy was good at rap.
Yeah.
That has so changed for me in my older age. I can't stand white rappers anymore.
I heard you.
I just can't do like, and that's not to say anything about Tandy, because I don't think what he does is really.
It's not rap.
He can rap.
He's got
raps,
bars, but it's not rap.
But it's not really rap. I think that's a good spot for him to be. It's a good lane.
Yeah.
To occupy. It's a lane that'll work.
It will.
It's a lane that will work. It's marketable. So okay.
By the way, he just dropped the track "Pick of the Litter" that's out today. Dropped today at noon. So
if you're watching this, it's out.
It's out. Go run it up.
He spells his name different though, isn't it?
T-A. Oh, TXN. The MXN is on IG, but he spells it Tandy. Tandy.
That's right. I'm thinking of his IG.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Tandy, just Tandy.
Tandy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you maxed out
For
with artists?
No.
Or are you looking for more?
Absolutely.
Looking to add more?
Yeah, not right now, but yeah, I will be expanding. Like the ultimate goal here for Rockstar Music Group is probably to be one of the largest independently pushed labels. And when I say independently push, I mean pushing independence for the artists as well. Because like everybody was talking to the dudes downstairs too, who were here earlier. Anyway,
You talked
getting
to the,
signed.
You talked to the Iowa boys?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Iowa boys getting signed.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, people want to get signed all day long. They want to be signed. I want this. I want that. Why do you want to give over? Why do you give away your rights? I mean, if there's points to it. There's points to it where there's a benefit, of course, because you get a nice little step up, and you can definitely do a lot more things, and then go independent afterwards. Heard you.
Yeah, I think we tend to talk about it in such like black and white terms, and we forget that there's this large gray area.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's everything nowadays. Like everything is just polarizing.
Yeah.
But the truth is, like one situation might work really well for someone and then not work well for another. Like I think, we got into this major like conversation in the world about independence, and it's like independence is great, right? But what is also great? Being rich off your art. So if somebody is willing to offer you a lot of money to make your art, for some people that might be cool to sign over a certain percentage of their art. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
especially if it's changing your life and your family's life. Like,
Make sure you recoup it though.
yeah, that's the danger. That is the danger. That's the
Yeah.
thing that needs to be talked about. Is if a label is giving you a bunch of money to do something, you can't just chill out.
Yeah.
It's time to go. It's go now. It's really go time. You thought it was go time
Exactly.
before. Now it's you better go get that money back and some, or else you're fucked. So, yeah, there's a lot of misinformation about record deals out there too. Like a lot of we do this. A lot of people talk really negatively about a 360 deal
Yeah.
because we've been hearing that for a long time now. But 360 deals can be really great for some
Really
people.
great.
Like for some people, that
you
can be a
have-
really great deal.
If you got Rust leverage,
Yeah.
it'd be a great opportunity for you.
For sure. Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure. Okay, so how do you make money in this though? That's my question. If everybody's so independent and
Yeah.
you're just out here pushing independence, like how do you make money?
So
You seem like taking.
yeah.
I'm not telling you that.
I mean,
I'm robbing all my
I
artists.
produce beats,
obviously.
man.
Okay. So you're
I produce beats.
So you're an
I got-
artist.
I got publishing.
so you're essentially you're an artist on the label
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, so that makes sense then.
Yeah, we do everything by the book. Like we got publishing set up, we got radio, everything's registered. So we make sure we take care of everything.
Okay.
So it's all set to go in terms of, and I mean reality. Like if you're not popping and you're not really blowing up, you're not making any money in music. You're
Yeah.
making change.
You're probably hemorrhaging. money,
And I
to be
do
honest.
shows, so like I get paid off for the shows as well.
Okay.
You know
so
what
you
I'm
host
saying?
events as well.
I host events. Yeah, I hosted Downtown Days last year. I'm doing another one this year too.
Okay.
Did you hear about Downtown Days at all? That was
I don't-
36 artists came in and performed. Yeah,
How many people walked away pissed off?
nobody.
Don't you lie to me.
Swear to you.
36
One
artists?
Person. One person. But I let him perform after we worked it out. He performed. He was happy.
The after set? The after set?
No, I let him go right up. I was like, you got 30 seconds to get up on stage. And he got up on stage and performed.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, I mean, Downtown Days 2 coming August 18th.
That's
Be
impressive.
be waiting for that. We're not going to do 36. We're going to do quite a bit less. But it'll be an opportunity for artists to come up, to get 10-minute set, do the thing.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's a long time.
it is.
Most artists can't even do 10 minutes.
If you can't do 10 minutes, you're just not going to sign up.
They're still going to sign up.
So you're going to have to pay a ticket. Just so you know.
What do you think about pay to play?
I think that works everywhere. It's the nature of the game. Honestly, I have a contact. I can pay him $3,000 and I can go open up or have one of my guys open up for Ski Master Slump God.
Yeah.
Fuck it. So it's like if you want to take the opportunity, you can. Now opening up means it could be the first person and there's nobody in the building.
Nobody there, yeah.
But you paid $3,000 to go out there for an opportunity that could work for you.
Yeah.
So
Playing the lotto a little
you
bit.
got to invest in your craft at the end of the day. If you want to make money, you got to spend money.
Yeah.
Period. And if you're not gonna here's why I say I don't charge people over the ticket price to come and perform. So like I say, buy a ticket into the event and you can perform. Which is fair. I feel like for that, you're getting the opportunity to come up there and perform. You might not bring a single soul into that building, but you now have the opportunity to come up there, perform, get content on a great stage. That poorhouse, great content on a great stage, potentially build new fans, network with new artists, all for the cost of $12-13. If I'm an artist and I'm trying to excel my career, I have to work with other artists, so I'm gonna network with myself with other artists.
So if they come buy a ticket to get in the door,
Yeah.
you give them the opportunity to touch the stage.
Correct, but it's a little bit more of a enclosed format. So where I actually have a whole like Google form and everything set up. So it's first come first serve. Once that list is filled, then it's set.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the only thing that I would say, the only pushback I give you on that is, then I think you when doing that, you potentially end up with just artists performing for a bunch of other artists, just waiting for their turn to perform.
Artists have an opportunity to make their money back too.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't go that deep. I'm not gonna go that deep into it yet, but
Okay.
they have a potential way to make money.
Selling tickets?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's a really good model.
Yeah.
And I don't see a lot of people doing that anymore. Because I think I know why. It's because it's really, now it's something you got to keep track of.
Yeah.
And which is tough when you're putting together an event. That's not an easy fucking task.
Correct.
And then you got to actually throw the event. That's an even more difficult task. And then you got to deal with everybody's problems, everybody's needs, everybody's everything. And it's like, but I love the idea of giving artists a threshold of tickets to sell. And then if they break that threshold, that shit goes in your pocket. I think that's a brilliant way to fill up your events and help them get paid. Because, I mean, that's setting
Artists
you
are starving.
And that's setting you up for your future too. Like, that's how if J. Cole don't sell tickets, J. Cole don't get paid, right? I mean, that's probably a bad example. He probably gets paid anyway.
Guess what? If you're selling tickets, you're probably gonna get asked for more shows in the future.
Absolutely.
If you're selling tickets, you're gonna have people and your fans at the show. When you're capturing that content, it's gonna look wild.
That's bars right there. Now that's a fact. If you can prove to a promoter that you can sell tickets, you're getting invited over and over and over again.
You will never have to pay another ticket.
That is a fact. No, that's a fact. That's a great point. That was a gem right there. I mean, it's simple, but it's stuff that people don't think about. Like, that is an absolute gem.
I don't think
right
it's
there.
they don't think about it. They think about it. They just don't try hard enough.
Ooh,
That's really what it is. I really feel like some people don't try hard enough. Some people like.
that's another bar right there. That's
for-
a fact.
for real.
No, you're right.
I'll give some roses to somebody right now. Big Kia.
Okay.
She is probably one of the most demanding people to try to get to her events. She will reach out to you on an every other hourly basis or daily basis to make sure that you know that she's got something coming up.
I feel hurt. She'd never hit me up.
Damn. If you're watching, you make sure you hit up Jake.
For real. Like, fucking make a demand. Hit my inbox with a demand already. What the hell?
I mean, it's just some of those things, man. It's just you got to push the people. That's what I was talking about earlier, where it comes down to independence. You have to push these people. You have to send messages. You got to send DMs, text messages, Snapchats. Fuck, you got Twitters. There's places all over to talk to people.
So I assume this is another part of your job as running a label, is getting your artists to, hey, time to be guerrilla marketers. Get the fuck out there.
I mean, I do a lot of their marketing for them. They'll come
okay.
I'll do a lot of like the promotional, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok promo.
Do you run their social media for them at all?
I do not. I will run their ad accounts though, and create ads for their accounts.
Okay.
That's really the game, guys. If you really want to know the secret trick, you can go on Facebook. I'm literally giving everybody a gem right now. You can go on Facebook, you can look up your favorite artists, and you can look on their page, and you can see that they're running ads, and you can see exactly what ads they're running and what it's doing. And you copy it, and you paste it, and there you go. And if your music's good, it's going to work. Seriously. Facebook ads manager, accounts manager, it's all in there. You guys can even do it for yourselves. You can look at No Jumper, for instance, and
fuck No Jumper.
Fuck them, whatever. Whoever podcasts.
I'm just playing. But yeah, I mean, okay, I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to check that out.
I only said No Jumper because you said it earlier in another podcast I was watching earlier.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Was it the G guy? G dot?
G.A.
Yeah. No. G dot.
G dot to odd.
The G dot G guy. I don't know.
I think it's G dot the odd.
Yeah, G dot the odd. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because it looked weird as shit trying to look. I was like, what the fuck? How do you
Yeah,
say
G
that?
dot the odd. Yeah. That was a fun conversation actually. That was a while ago. Shit. I mean, it's a while ago. That was like probably 2-3 weeks ago. But so your plan is to just continue to just grow it here. I mean,
Oh,
or
absolutely
do you have
not,
plan?
man.
No, you want to expand.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you like? What's your first step in that? Have you taken the first step, or do you have an idea of what you do with that?
I mean, the first step really is breaking artists.
Yeah.
You gotta break an artist first. Once you break an artist, then the doors open up for what you could do.
Okay.
In the future, I want to have a home base here. I want to have a home base in other different cities around the United States as well. But like I said, it comes down to first just breaking an artist. We got to get out of here. I don't think really you can break an artist in your own state. Personally,
I think you can. I don't know about this state though.
Well, if you're a country singer, you could. Because if anybody, Chartmetric too, I'm dropping gems for everybody, bro.
Prof?
But Prof has Minnesota's his number 3 state for listens.
You can't break an artist, a hip hop artist out of Minnesota unless they're white.
I don't think that's the case either, but hip hop's just not the biggest listen to.
Prof, Gravy, Atmosphere.
Yo, you're so right.
I mean, I don't think that's actually as mind blowing as I made it seem. I think we all know that.
Yeah,
but that's what I want to change.
Gravy.
Though. Yeah. That's what I want to change.
Yeah.
No, and I don't say that in disrespect to them either. Like, they work their asses off. They deserve it. And Prof is reaching back and bringing young kids from
he's doing
the
shit.
trenches with him.
Shout out to Prof, number 1 rap album in the fucking world, country.
Really?
Country. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to
Horse.
Prof.
Yeah, that shit goes crazy.
And he's got Juice Lord on tour with him right now, which is beautiful. I mean, that's an amazing thing.
Fuck.
Who else is with him?
Bio Raps.
Oh yeah, Bayo Raps. Is it Bio or Bayo? Yeah, I mean, and Kaleem the Dream.
Yep, Kaleem the Dream.
I mean, he's not on the bill, but he's with Juice Lord.
Yep. I mean, he's Prof is, and they're going on a large tour. So
36 cities.
Yeah.
And then I'm breaking news. I believe that's half the tour. I might get in trouble for saying that. I hope I do. I believe after 36, they come back here and then they turn around and go again. I believe. Wow. Somebody's gonna be mad at me for that.
Shout out to Prof though. I mean, he's inspiration, high key.
Yeah, for sure. And I've done my fair share of hating on Prof, which is not fair, and I shouldn't have, and I've apologized for it. But look at what he's doing now. Like, bro, it's amazing.
Great.
Like, he deserves all the credit in the world for doing what he's doing. I don't care if he's bringing these kids out on tour with him and not even interacting with them. He's giving them a major platform.
Absolutely.
Major platform. Putting them in front of all them crazy-ass white people.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. And giving these kids an opportunity to sell their merch and show their talent.
That's
and
where it comes down
fans.
to.
Yeah.
Merch.
I told Juice, man, when he told me about this, when he told me that he told me probably a few months ago, like a few months before he was able to announce it, he told me, and I was like, bro, you need to rent an extra van just for your merch because you're going to run out fast. I don't know what he did, but I hope he brought a lot with him.
Because that's your only money maker, man. That's the only way you can make your money back.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we noticed on what the Dizzy Wright tour, man.
And you know, like, Lord Season, the Heal Love merch, like,
oh, the Heal Love merch.
That shit is popping, bro. Yeah. It's popping, and it's gonna pop anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere he goes, it's gonna pop. Like, everywhere I go, if I'm wearing a Heal Love shirt or a Lord Season shirt, everyone's always, what is that? Who's that? What is that? What is that? You know what I mean? Like,
good shit.
Especially old white ladies. They see the Lord Season, they're like, oh, bless the Lord. Like, Jesus. Lord. Like, they don't know what it means.
Old white ladies like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I fuck a lot of old white ladies. Or wait. Cut that.
Did.
No. Okay, man. Well, give me your top five in the Twin Cities. Top 5 rappers.
Top 5 rappers?
Top 5 rappers in the Twin Cities. And be realistic, please. Don't just name 5 artists on your label. Next to Blow. Who could do it?
Man, that's a really tough question because a lot of people fake their shit.
Hold on. Actually, let me rephrase that. Top 5 artists in the Twin Cities that you would like to bring in to Rock Solid Music Group.
Nobody.
Nobody?
Nobody.
No, there isn't 5 artists that you wish you could just be like, hey, come on over here.
Hell no.
Really?
No.
So you got the lineup you want.
Oh, absolutely.
But there's nobody you want to add.
Say again?
Nobody you want to add?
Not really.
All right,
I'm not fucking with the hyper pop vibe, but Cumo goes crazy.
Okay, Kumo.
Shit, man. You want me to get 5 names?
I need 4 now. You kidding,
need
Kumo?
4? Shit.
Kumo counts?
Fuck. I might just start naming all the waterway people. Fucking A. Right? I'm gonna have to give it to Juice for sure. I also give it to Tristan Price.
Okay.
Tristan Price. He's a slept-on person. I don't think anybody really knows about him.
I know about Tristan.
Yeah.
I know about Tristan. He's got some motion out here too, doesn't he? Didn't he do a?
He did like America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Fuck. Dude. Literally the biggest artist out of who lives in Minnesota currently, right now. The biggest artist in Minnesota. Wow. People. She did People. Oh man, you don't know?
Who?
She did the song People.
People.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the
not Liberian.
Yeah, Libyanka.
Libyanka. Cameroonian. Yes.
Got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Libyanka.
One more.
She's not even a rapper, dude.
No, she's not. But that's all right.
That's all right.
Isn't Tristan Price isn't really a rapper?
He's a singer too, dude. I'm just out here
That's all right.
naming
That's
artists.
fair. That's okay. I'm with it.
Fuck.
Singers need love too. I'm an R&B guy, anyways. Really.
I like real shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Last one.
Fuck. I'm gonna give it to Tandy.
Okay, fair enough.
There you go.
Fair enough.
I gotta give it to one of my guys.
That's the right answer. All right, man. Any closing thoughts before we get out of here? We got to wrap.
Shit. No, man. Just check in. Get your tickets for Tandy for June 27th at First Avenue, 7th Street entry. You already know the vibes. Tap in with Rock Solid Music Group. Tap in with me, DJ Realz. If you need any beats or if you need studio time, you already know the vibes there too. If you're watching, you can tap and do the code REAL, and that'll give you 50% off your studio session. So that's don't clickbait that one though.
I'm gonna.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
I'm gonna.
That's fine. I need more clientele, so I'm raw at what I do. I'm real cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Come see me, artists. I got a whole studio, whole setup, professional. It's ready to go.
What's the IG? Is it at Rock Solid Music?
At Rock Solid Music is the IG. At the DJ Realz is my IG. You can find Rock Solid Music on everything.
And
Facebook.
all the artist names are in the bio.
All the artist names in the bio.
Okay.
Tapping with other artists. If you want R&B, you want hip hop, you want pop, even if you really want a little bit of rock and roll, somebody's got that too. Come fuck with it.
Cool, man. I appreciate your time. This is a good conversation.
Thank you for
I feel like we dropped some gems.
Hell yeah.
I had a fun conversation, man.
That's
it. All right. Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
Peace.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it. I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the south side? Oh my nigga, I'm not a lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't. Say, it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Southside Chief, homie. Now what you know, look, I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me?